Look at them. Well, guys, my phone camera is about to die. And I didn't have a backup battery on the charger, but I got stuff to talk about. How much camera? Okay, it's gonna die. I'm gonna let that other one charge up for a little bit. I got some errands to run. Come back and tell you where I'm going. Alright, so first and foremost, I apologize because I only got 2 hours of sleep so far. It's 3:50. I worked last night. I only slept for about 2 hours, and then I had to get up because I had an eyebrow waxing appointment, so I got my eyebrows waxed. But guys, I was able, I don't even know if it was really me doing any convincing, but after thinking and thinking and thinking very hard about an important decision to make in regard to my son getting a cell phone. Yes, that's a very important decision. I've been thinking about it because initially I wasn't gonna let him get a cell phone right now. My husband was against it right now, just because I don't think that most kids don't need a cell phone now. So which is why my son doesn't have a phone. My daughter, she doesn't have a phone. But I've been thinking, you know, he plays a lot of sports, and he is gonna be 14 on Saturday, my Christmas Eve baby. So I've been thinking about it, like, you know, I think that we can go ahead and let him get a cell phone. So I had mentioned it to my husband last week, and he's dead set on no, absolutely not. I don't think he needs a phone right now. He's not responsible enough to have a phone right now. Blah 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 blah. Which he's probably not entirely. That's not entirely untrue. But what kid is completely responsible anyway? And I was just thinking about it and thinking about like, you know what? One of the main reasons why we have been so against cell phones is because they allow, if you don't monitor them, it's another device to have to monitor, okay, with the internet. And I see so many kids who just have free access to the internet, and there's so much stuff that could get you in trouble on the internet. And kids do things on the internet, and their parents don't know what they're doing. Looking at stuff they shouldn't be looking at, talking to people they shouldn't be talking to. Just, it goes on and on and on. The safety, I'm having brain farts all over because I could just pass out. I'm so sleepy. But you know, the risk is not entirely safe. You know, it puts your child at risk, and I'm not even talking about just physical safety. I mean mental safety too. You know, exposing your kids to things that you don't want them to be exposed to, it opens up a whole new world of things that you have to try to protect your kids from, which is why we have been very adamant about not getting cell phones for our kids. But I think at this point, he's gonna be 14. He plays sports year round. He's going into high school. I decided that I wanted to get him one for his birthday. Now, my husband said no. He said no. So Verizon has, and I'm with Verizon, so that's all I want to talk about. I'm not saying that other companies don't have it. Maybe they do. Good for them. I'm not switching. But Verizon has all these free phones, smartphones that are free. And I'm like, you know what? I know we are trying to keep costs and stuff low. These phones are free, so the only thing I have to pay for is the line access, and then it's like a Christmas sale. So if I wait till later, they may not be available. They may or they may not, but they said limited time. And who knows? Maybe they'll be like $10 or something later, that's $30 when you got to pay the line access fee plus the amount that it costs to actually pay for the phone. So if you get the phone free, all you're paying is the access. So anyway, I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, I really gotta try to convince my husband to get on board with me that he can have a phone. And so I'm at work last night, well, this morning. It was like 2:30 in the morning, it was almost 3 in the morning. And when I finally got a free moment to be able to text, I shot him a text with a picture of the phone telling him that it's free, the phone is free. And what did my text say? Hold on, I'll tell you what my text said in a second. But anyway, the phone was free. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send him a picture of this phone and just ask him to think about it. That's basically what I told him in the text. There it is. So I sent him a picture and I said, this phone is free, just the line access. We can control what he does on it, where he is, who he talks to or texts, at what time, and if he acts up like everything else, he'll lose his phone. Then I said, can you just think about it? He is 14 now. So when I got home this morning, he didn't say anything about my text, but I mentioned it to him before I laid down. And he said, you know what, if you really want him to have a phone, if your heart is really set on it, then go ahead and let him get a phone. I know you want to do it. And I told him, I said, well, if you're totally against him having a phone, I'm not going to do it. If you're just totally against it. He said, I'm not totally against it, but I just don't have the energy to think about it right now. And if you want to give him a phone, go ahead and give him a phone. So, battle won. I won that battle. So I'm getting him the phone. He doesn't know, so I cannot wait to see his reaction when he gets it. But the thing is with the phones is, I think it's useful for him for right now. Now my daughter is a different story, and I know that she's going to, she's not going to be happy. She's not going to be happy because her little friends have phones, but I'm sorry, I do not think a 10-year-old needs a phone. So she may probably be my son's age. She may get a phone going into high school. She will not have a phone while she's in grammar school. It's just not going to happen. There's just too much stuff out there. There's more work for me when they have a phone, because now it's another thing for me to have to monitor to make sure my kids aren't getting into stuff and doing things they shouldn't be doing on their phones. And I'm not over obsessive. I'm not one of those parents that kind of like hangs around their kids, and that's not me. I'm not going to do that, but I'm also not going to be completely irresponsible with my kid having access to everything that's on the internet and not monitor it. So that's not going to happen either. So I'm going to have one phone to monitor for now. That's all I care to have to monitor for right now. So, but anyway, guys, my baby's getting a phone. So I'm on my way to the store right now to pick it up. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to wait until his birthday. His birthday's in a week. To give it to him, or if I'm going to give it to him before his birthday. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what my husband wants to do. But guys, I want to see. I'm going to wrap it and everything, and I just want to see his reaction to getting this phone. So yeah. So let's go pick his phone up.
Your destination is on the right.
Yes, I use GPS because I've only been to this Verizon store maybe once. I don't really, I'm not overly familiar with here because I don't go to the store. So let's go get my baby's phone. What's your name? Terrell.
Are you Miss Coffee?
I am.
I've got your phone set up right here.
Yes.
It was the Moto Z Play, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything real quick about that phone?
Right off the top of my head, I know it's got the fast charging capability. It's got.
This is for my son.
Okay.
He's 14. It's his first phone.
Oh, this is.
And he doesn't even know that he's getting it. So, and that one was free.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't know anything about it. So that's why I'm asking, because I was gonna get that Samsung J3, but then I'm like, this one is
way better than the J3.
That was $160. I'm like, well, I can get a $400 one for free.
Right.
I'll go with that one. So that's why I picked that one.
It's gonna be a great phone for him. It's not. They have like different levels for these phones. I don't know if you saw online.
I did. I saw a Z. I know that's the Play one, right?
Right, the Play. They have the Force.
I don't know what the difference between the two, though.
Really, the difference is going to be the processors. Basically, like what it can handle. The more of the expensive ones, they're going to be able to handle more, be able to do more. But for the most part, they all do about
That's
the same.
fine, because I don't need him to do more.
Right. So all the features and all that, they're all the same across all the phones, except basically just the processor that comes down to the internal.
Which I'm not worried about that. He's lucky he doesn't have an old dinosaur. And it's actually a smartphone.
So yeah, this is pretty cool because it comes with the thumbprint scanner and all that. That's something.
It comes with the what?
A thumbprint scanner, so like unlock.
Oh yeah, he'll like that. He'll think that's cool.
Yeah.
So, and then this is go. I've already paid, so I can just take it and go then.
Yep, absolutely. I've got your receipt in there and the phone, so you're all set.
All right.
Other thing, if you want to pick out cases, we do have them.
I probably should do that.
So
Okay.
if you want, I can show them to you real quick.
I don't even think that I put the insurance on that phone. I have to go back on there and look.
Yeah. Go ahead and you have, I believe, 30 days from the day that you today, since you actually received it today.
Yeah.
So everything for the Play is going to be these two rows here, all the way up and down.
Okay.
So we got it's pretty good selection. I really like these Incipios. If you think he's going to be rough with the phone.
Oh, he's a boy. He's rough with everything.
Right. So these here, they're pretty nice. They're similar to like the outer boxes, like these here.
Oh, and then it has the thing where if it falls on its face, there's a little lip there to keep it from shattering. So.
And then it also comes with this belt clip. I don't know if he'll really be into that, but.
Yeah, he probably won't. Who is these days?
Right.
Like, I got one thinking, oh, good, now I can put it on my pants. It's like, these phones are too stinking big to wear on your pants, especially, all of them now. Even the iPhones are getting big. I've always had Galaxy, so I got a 7 now, and I'm like, I have no way I'm wearing that thing on my hip. So, okay, you know what? That's a blue one, right? Because the phone is black. Maybe, can I see what that one looks like? That's kind of cool looking, huh?
And then the cool thing about these phones too, I see you got the camera on you.
So that it's not on you.
I got you. But yeah, we actually have like these mods that they clip onto the back of the phone. We actually have one that it looks exactly like that camera.
Oh, like my camera.
Right. And he'll be able to record and all that too off of it.
He will, because he likes to play like Clash of Clans, and he wants to like have a YouTube channel
I got you.
For video games, for gaming, and they make it a little bit easier with phones now to do gaming. If you play like Clash of Clans and stuff, he can record right on the phone, which. That phone, that's like an app or something you can put on there, right? You should be able to do that.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, and then these are like external speakers.
I saw that. That thing was like $79, though, I thought.
$79.99. And then we've got like the juice packs for him. So, if he's going to be doing all this.
Oh, you know what? He gets allowance. So if he wants to save up his money, he can go right on for it, because I don't know anything about that stuff. So, okay, I'm going to get this.
All right, then I'll go ahead and bring that out for you.
I think this was a success. We're golden. We are golden. I'm excited, guys. I am hella stinking excited. I know that's an old term, but when we get really excited, we start speaking in old terms. I'm not excited about all this snow, though. But, all right. Getting on to other things. Alright guys, so I pretty much had my camera on our whole conversation, so you're able to see what we were talking about. And let me switch batteries again. Oh no, it's good. So I got him, and I'm gonna wrap it, go home and play around with it. I feel like this camera's right in my nose. Can't be alright. I'm gonna go get a coat, because I need to get a coat in Burlington's right there. But so this is what I got him. This Moto Z Play, or Moto Z Play Droid. So we're gonna see. I can't wait to see his reaction, guys. He acts like his dad, though, so he might not give me too much of a response, but I find it hard to believe that he will be able to not really respond to this. You saw how he did in the magic video, right? He was trying to act like he wasn't surprised by my daughter's magic trick. He trying to look all mean and stuff, but then he couldn't help it. He just started smiling and laughing because it wowed him too. So anyway, got that. And this case, these cases are expensive, man. Even with my 20-something% discount, it is still expensive, but I gotta get him a case. He has to have a decent case because he's a 14-year-old boy. Can you believe it? I have a 14-year-old, guys. A 14-year-old. And my husband won't let me have another baby, so I have a 10-year-old too. Anyway, I digress. Let's go get a Coke. Alright, my next stop, Burlington Coat Factory. Guys, I said I didn't want anything white. I think this is cute though. And it's got the inner jacket too. But I'll keep looking, see if I find something else that I like.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, there it is again. And I do. I like that. That's not bad either, though. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna go with this one. I like the buckles on the side there. What's that? Oh, something on the back. I'm going to get the other one. I'm not going to buy one that's got anything on it. And I looked at it and I thought I compared them, but not good. But this is the one I'm getting. So let's pay and get out of here. So I'm home and I'm making some cube steak. I haven't made cube steak in years, but this is what I'm making for dinner. Some cube steak with some sauteed green beans. My husband wants green beans. Actually, the same kind of green beans I made on the last video with the last meal. He wants those again. I made it. What did I make it with? I think I made it with chicken last time, but he wants those again, so that's what I'm making. But we're going to have some cube steak. Cubed steaks 2. So I gotta cut these green beans up, and then I want to go to my friend's sweater or ugly sweater party. This pan is too small, but I'm going to try to fit all these cube steaks in here. Her ugly sweater party. But I don't know, it's late, but I said I want to go, and I'm sick of not being able to go when I say I'm going to go somewhere that I want to go. I just never have time to do anything. So anyway, I'm going to make dinner, and he's trying to get me to let him see. I wrapped his birthday presents, but I didn't even, I don't know if I want to put them under the tree or not. They're not Christmas gifts, they're birthday presents, so I don't know. But I won't even let him see them because I don't want him trying to guess what they are. So, although I don't think he could really guess because it's so far from what he would think he was getting anyway. But until he sees. Bless you. Why are you cutting green beans with your coat on? Alright, I'm going to start cutting and cooking those because those take longer to cook. And some onions.
Wait. Look. Okay, right there. Ready? You see this long iron piece? When you cut it in half.
Actually, I don't want you doing that with that knife.
Okay. And this is the inside.
Alright, see you later, guys. Well, I guess he doesn't need that plate, so I'll just be taking that.